It's Mental Health Awareness Month, and I just wanted to share a little bit of my story. My life fell apart about 7.5 years ago. The person I was in love with was toxic and abusive, and my relationship ended, which was positive, but it was very impactful and very painful. And at that same time, all these other pieces of my life fell apart, bringing me to my knees. I was homeless. I had the IRS come after me. I basically lost my business because of that. None of my friends were anywhere to be found. They just suddenly disappeared. I had this whole community of people I thought supported me, but nobody gave a shit about what was going through. That's how it felt, at least. There might have been one or two, honestly, out of dozens. It just felt like I was alone. And I was having panic attacks, anxiety attacks. I couldn't sleep. I was haunted, even in my waking life. Like, I was just afraid of everything. Of men, because of my abusive relationship. I was having nightmares about men attacking me verbally, physically, sexually. It was awful. And everybody kind of thought I was losing my mind. And in truth, I was. I was losing old parts of myself, though. This idea of losing your mind, first of all, most of what we associate with the mind in that way is the ego. It's our identity. It's not really something that we should try to hang on to, in my opinion. If you want to live a normal life and just have a status quo existence, then by all means, hang on to it. But if you want to challenge yourself to grow outside of your comfort zone and become a better, more radiant and transformative version of yourself, you have to let go of that ego self. You have to understand and recognize that you aren't the constructs that you've created in this reality. We create this version of ourselves in order to survive the reality that we live in. Whether we're children living in a toxic environment and you learn to attune your energy to other people to stay safe, whether you grew up with an alcoholic as a parent, and I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and list all the different possibilities. We've all had a story. It's unique to our own lives. But the point is that if we continue to run from the things that define us in our life, we're never going to discover the depth of who we are, the depth of our character, what we're capable of accomplishing, who we are capable of being. And especially if we continue to live within the confines of society and what other people tell us we are capable of, we're going to stay small. We're going to stay stuck and stagnant. We're going to stay in these unhealthy patterns and these unhealthy trauma patterns that we just play on repeat without even knowing. Because this is what our society has condoned as healthy and normal. That's why we have such a big homeless population. That's why I'm speaking about America right now, but humans have this problem at large. Trauma is the problem. Trauma gets passed down through generations. And if nobody stops to look their trauma in the face and stop that cycle of abuse or of manipulation or of, whatever, disempowerment, it's going to continue on endlessly throughout more generations. We have to take accountability for who we are, for what we've been through, and we have to heal in order to become the best version of ourselves. Mental health awareness is so much more than meditation, than therapy. It's a state of mind, a state of being, of understanding that we aren't defined by the things that happen to us unless we allow those things to define us. We have the possibility in each moment to become something better, something different. Much like a seed underneath a layer of concrete has a choice to push through that teeny little crack to find the sun, or to just give up and wither and die. Choose to fight. Fight to get to that light. Choose to be that light for others when you get there. Choose to end this cycle of toxicity and abuse and pain and trauma. because it is the thing that is going to elevate this whole world to another plane, to another vibration, to this new era, this new earth that we are creating right now. And either way, whatever you choose to do, be good to yourself. Be compassionate with yourself. Show yourself love. And only surround yourself, please, with people who are really, really fighting for you, who have your best interests at heart and who are there for you when you're going through it, not just when you're in a good place. Be picky about who you surround yourself with. Protect your mental health. Protect yourself. I love you.